हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू द चैनल अभी मैथ्स। और आज हम चैप्टर 8 क्वाड्रिलेटरल्स के सारे एक्सरसाइजेस करने जा रहे हैं। तो इसके पहले की क्लास में अगर किसी ने इसका कॉन्सेप्ट वाला वीडियो और एग्जांपल्स उसमें हमने सॉल्व किए हैं, वो अगर नहीं देखा है तो काइंडली revisit that video first, go through it, understand it, learn all the theorems that we have done, and then come back to the exercise portion. Exercise 8.1, question number 1 says, if diagonals of parallelogram are equal, if diagonals of parallelogram are equal, then prove it is a rectangle. Now this is very simple. Let us make a parallelogram here. A, B, C, D, and so here it is given there are 3-4 points that we have already known. What is given? Diagonals are equal, so AC is equal to BD, and since ABCD is a parallelogram, AB will be equal to CD and AD will be equal to BC, because opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. This we have already proven yesterday. Now we have to prove that ABCD is a rectangle. Any one angle, angle D or angle C should be 90 degree, then ABCD will be a rectangle, because rectangle is a parallelogram with its angle as 90 degree. So one of the angle, if we prove 90 degree, it will become rectangle. Now to prove that, let us take triangle ADC and triangle BCD. Now if you see these two triangles, अगर हम इनको देखें तो देखिए ADC मीन्स मैं इस ट्रायंगल की बात कर रहा हूँ, और BDC मतलब मैं इस ट्रायंगल की बात कर रहा हूँ, BCD मतलब, ठीक है। अभी इसमें हमें मालूम है कि AD is equal to BC. Yes, we know. Now AC is equal to BD. This is already given. And DC is common to both. These 2 points were given. We have already written upside. AC is equal to BD and AD is equal to BC. This we have already written. And DC is common to both triangle, and therefore triangle ADC and triangle BCD are congruent. Correct? These are congruent, and due to congruency angle D will be equal to angle C. ये पूरा एंगल इस एंगल के बराबर होगा. नाउ अगर ये लाइन ये पैरेलल है तो ओके, एंड ये एक ट्रांसवर्स है इस पैरेलल लाइन पे, तो एंगल डी और एंगल सी का सम जो है वो 180 डिग्री होगा. एंगल डी प्लस एंगल सी विल बी 180 डिग्री. वाई? बिकॉज सम ऑफ इंटीरियर एंगल in same side of transverse of parallel lines. Okay, and the sum is 180 degree. Now angle D is equal to angle C, so I can replace angle D with angle C with angle D, and it will become 180. So 2 times of angle D will become 180 degree, and therefore angle D will come as 90 degree. So since angle C is equal to angle D is equal to 90 degree, and opposite angles of triangle are equal, of a parallelogram are equal, therefore angle C will be equal to angle A and angle D will be equal to angle B, and therefore all angle A and angle B will also be equal, and all will become 90 degree, and therefore ABCD is a rectangle, and hence proved. So this was very easy question, 5 marks question you can get in exam. So be clear with your concepts, and then you can solve it very easily. Moving to the next question. The next question says, show that the diagonals of a square are equal and bisect each other at right angles. So this is very simple question. Again, let us draw our square. This is a square ABCD with diagonal. Now ABCD is a square, and what is the property of a square? All sides are equal and angles are 90 degree. Okay, so very simple. This and this. Okay, so AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA, and angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C is equal to angle D is 90 degree. These two conditions are given. This we have derived from the question. Now what to prove? Now what question is asking? The question is asking the diagonals of a square are equal and bisect each other. So diagonals are AC. To prove first part, AC is equal to BD, and let us say the intersection point is O. So AO is equal to OC and OD is equal to OB. Okay, got it. Now so for first part, let us take the two triangles. Let us draw it separately. ACD. Okay, let me mark here only, it will be better for you. Now we are taking triangle ADC and triangle BCD. Okay, so triangle ADC and triangle BCD. Okay. So in this is very simple. So AD is equal to BC. Yes. Now next part is AD is equal to BC, and angle D is equal to angle C. Angle D is equal to angle C, both 90 degree, and DC is common. Therefore, triangle ADC is congruent to triangle BCD by SAS, side angle side. And once it is congruent, we can say AC is equal to BD by CP CT, common. Corresponding part of congruent triangle are equal. Therefore, AC is equal to BD. Now, if we see this first part we have proven, now we will go for second part. Now let me draw it separately only. What if I take the, let's say I am taking out this portion out. Okay, so I will draw it here as A, B, D, and this point is O, and here is the intersection point, right? Now, if I take in triangle ABO and ADO, AB is equal to AD because side of square are equal. Okay, so this is okay, this is common. Now, for this we need to have one more condition, that DO should be equal to OB, because then only by side we can prove it. So let us keep a space here and we will come back to this. Let me draw a second part which is like this. A, B, C, D, and this one is O, right? This is equal to this. Now, since AD is parallel to BC, so this angle is equal to this angle. Why? Because angle, we can write it as angle DAO is equal to angle OCB. Why? This is alternate angle of on transfers of parallel lines. Okay, this we have seen many times. Again, for this also, this will be equal to this half angle ADO is equal to angle OBC. Same, obviously same reason. Now, angle AOD is equal to angle AOCOB. Now, why this? Because this is vertically opposite angle. Okay, so this is equal to this. These are straight lines. So, therefore, by AAA congruency, triangle ADO is congruent to triangle CBO, and therefore when these two triangles get congruent, this will be equal to this by CPCT and this will be equal to this. So what we have derived here, that AO is equal to OC, AO is equal to OC, and BO is equal to OD by CP CT. Now let us mark it as equation number 1. From equation 1 we can say here, what we were trying to say here is this is equal to this. And from the question also we have proved that the diagonals bisect each other. Now we have to prove that angle, this one is 90, here it is 90. So how we are going to prove it? Let us see. AB is equal to AD, we have written. Again from equation 1, DO is equal to BO, okay, and AO is common for both triangle, and therefore triangle ABO is congruent to triangle ADO, and therefore angle AOD is equal to angle AOB. But now these two angles are equal, this angle and this angle is equal, but the sum of these two angles is, since AOB is collinear, therefore angle AOD plus angle AOB is 180 degree, but these both are same, sum of these both angles are same, therefore angle AOD is 90 degree. Therefore, yes, from one diagonals of a square bisect each other, and intersect at right angles. So we are done with question number 2. Question number 3 says diagonal AC of parallelogram ABCD bisect at angle A. So here it is given a figure. ABCD is a parallelogram and A, B, C and D. Now it is given ABCD is a parallelogram and it is given this bisect. AC bisects angle A. Okay. So in this manner we can write angle DAC is equal to angle CAB. Now the first part says, do AC bisect angle AC? So this means whether we have to prove angle DCA is equal to angle BAC. This should be equal to this. To prove that, let us take triangle DAC and triangle BAC. Okay. So in this, if we'll see, DC is equal to AB. Yes. And DA is equal to CB and AC is common. This is equal to this is equal to this. Okay. Now therefore triangle DAC is congruent to triangle BAC, and therefore angle DCA is equal to angle CBA. Sorry, BC, DCA is equal to BCA by CPCT. Okay, we have proved the upper half of the triangle is congruent to lower half of the triangle, and therefore by CPCT this is proved. First part is gone. Second part, it is asking, is ABCD is a rhombus? ABCD is a parallelogram, already it is given. Okay, to prove that it is a rhombus, we need to prove that now we have to draw here, we have to join DB, and then we have to take triangle yes, we need not to, by CPCT if you'll see, no, this is congruent to this. Okay, but since these two are congruent, AB is equal to AD. Yes, AB is equal to AD and BC is equal to DC. BC is equal to DC. Therefore, ABCD is a rhombus. And why this? Because of CPCT. So this way we have cleared the question number 3. Let us move to question number 4. Question 4 says, ABCD is a rectangle in which AC bisects angle A as well as angle C. ABCD. So AC bisects angle A and angle C. So this equal to this and this equal to this. Opposite angles are equal, so even this all 4 will be equal. Now show that ABCD is a square. ABCD is a square. So second part is diagonal of BD bisects angle B as well as angle D. So this equal to this and this equal to this. Now let us go one by one. First part is asking ABCD is a square. Simple. It has already been given that ABCD is a rectangle. Question में बोल दिया है कि rectangle है. इसका मतलब these all four angle will be 90 degree. A, B, C and D all are 90 degree. And it is saying that AC bisect angle A and C, so this will also be 45, 45, 45 and 45. Now, to prove that it is a square, if we prove AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA, then it will be a square. Simple. Rectangular difference between rectangle and square is square has all the sides equal and rectangle has two pair of sides equal. Now here the two pair AB is equal to DC and AD is equal to BC. Now if we take triangle AOD and COD, triangle AOD and triangle COD, Simple. Angle. Now we know that the diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. This property we have read earlier. So by this property this will go on. So in these two triangles already AO is equal to OC and AO is equal to OC. One side we have found, and angle OAD is equal to OCD. Angle OAD is equal to angle OCD. Both are 45 degree. And OD is common. OD is common, and therefore triangle AOD is congruent to triangle COD. Okay. Now the purpose of proving this point was angle ODA is equal to angle ODC. Angle ODA is equal to angle ODC, and therefore OD bisects angle A. Similarly, if we take triangle, now we will take these two triangle bottom side, AOB and COB. Angle ABO will be equal to angle CBO as above we have proved. So in this case also OD is bisector of angle B. Okay. This proves BD bisects angle B and now we are moving forward. Question number 5. There is a parallelogram, very nice figure. ये क्वेश्चन जिसने समझ लिया उसका कॉन्सेप्ट जो है वो क्लियर. Okay. Now the question says ABCD is a parallelogram. 2 points P and Q are taken such that here it is giving DP is equal to BQ. This is equal to this. Now we have to show that now it is a parallelogram, so AD is equal to BC and AB is equal to CD. We can mark it, it will be better. Now we have to prove, first part is asking prove triangle APD is congruent to triangle CQP. APD means we have to take this triangle APD and CQB. To take this triangle which I am highlighting, and we have to prove that these both are congruent. So this is a very simple question and we will prove it within next 1 minute. Just be online. See, BC and AD are equal. Done. Already it is given angle side BQ is equal to PD. Okay. Now can someone tell me that this angle will be equal to this angle? Why? Because it is an alternate angle of where BD is a transverse line on parallel side of AD and BC. So by SAS these two triangles will get congruent. Now we are going to write this up. AD is equal to BC. Opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. BQ is equal to PD, already given, and angle QPC is equal to angle PDA because alternate angle of transverse on parallel side are equal. Okay, by SAS triangle APD is congruent to triangle CQP, hence proved. Now let us go to second part. AP is equal to CQ. Yes, AP is equal to CQ by CPCT. This we have proved. So this equal to this. Now second part it is asking AQB and CPD. Now let me mark this for you, it will be visible. AQB is this triangle and CPD is this triangle. Now these two highlighted triangles we have to prove it as it is a congruent. Very simple. Again, this is opposite sides, so this will be equal. Already we have considered this, already it is given, and again no doubt this angle will be equal to this angle. Okay, now we can write it. Third part. AB is equal to CD, opposite side of parallelogram. Angle ABQ is equal to angle PDC. Why? Alternate angle. I will just write alternate angle. You have to understand that it is the alternate angle on the transverse of parallel sides AB and CD. And but exam it will be better if it is a 5-mark question, you have to, or 10-mark question, you have to elaborate it for the examiner. Now the third part goes on as BQ is equal to PD, and therefore triangle AQB is congruent to triangle CPD by SAS, hence proved. So let us go to fourth one. AQ is equal to CP. Now it is asking whether this will be equal to this or not? So yes, it will be equal. And why? Because of CPCT, we have already proved these two triangles are congruent. So by CPCT. Fifth part and last part is asking APCQ is a parallelogram or not. Now we know that this side is equal to this side, and this side is equal to this side. From above we have got the derivation, and this will be common. So we will take these two triangles and prove it as congruent, and this opposite side will get equal. Once we have pair of lines, opposite sides are equal, opposite angles are equal, and in that manner we will prove it that it is a, when opposite sides and opposite angles are equal, we can derive it is a parallelogram. So triangle APQ and triangle CQP, AP is equal to CQ, QP is equal to QP is common. This is derived above. This again it will be derived above as AQ is equal to CP, and therefore by side triangle APQ is congruent to triangle CQP, and therefore angle A is equal to angle C by CPCT. Similarly, now angle APQ is equal to angle CQP by CPCT, and therefore AP is parallel to CQ. AP is parallel to CQ because this form alternate angle or transverse PQ. Okay, now we have one condition as one parallel side is there, two pair of opposite sides are equal, and two pair of opposite angles are equal. Therefore APCQ is a parallelogram. Done. Question number 6. Given that ABCD is a parallelogram, AP and CQ are perpendicular verticals. ABCD is a parallelogram. Now, given that ABCD is a parallelogram, so what we can derive it, this equal to this equal to this. Now, these are perpendicular, AP and CQ are perpendicular from angle A and angle C drawn on diagonal BD. First thing, APB is congruent to CQD. APB is congruent to CQD. For this, we have two points. Yes, this angle is equal to this, and we have one pair of side and one angle is 90 degrees. So angle P is equal to angle Q 90 degree. Angle PBA is equal to angle BDC for alternate angle. Okay, and the last part goes on at AB is equal to CD. Therefore, this we can write it as a side angle. The two angles are there too. AAS, angle side by AAS triangle. APB is congruent to triangle CQD. Now, second part is AP equal to CQ? So once these two triangles are proven congruent, then this triangle and this triangle we have already taken. Therefore, AP is equal to CQ by CPCT. Now, seventh question, last question of this exercise says ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to CD and AD is equal to BC. ABCD is a trapezium in which ये बराबर है, okay, and AB is parallel to CD. This is parallel. Now, prove that angle A is equal to angle B. But before that, what we need to do? We need to extend line AB, and we have to draw ECE parallel to AD. So, and we have to extend AB till E. So we got this point E. Now AE is parallel to CD, and we have already drawn AD is parallel to CE, and therefore AECD form a pair of parallelogram. Only one condition for parallelogram: two pair of parallel lines when intersect each other, they form a quadrilateral named as parallelogram. Now, AECD is a parallelogram. Now, so AD is equal to EC. This will also be there. Yes. So, already it is given AD is equal to BC, it is given. But since it is a parallelogram, AE is equal to DC and AD is equal to CE. So from 1 and 2 we can say that BC is equal to CE. Okay, this forms third. Now what question is asking, is angle A and angle B equal? Okay. Angle A and angle B, no problem. So here if you see, this angle is equal to this angle, correct, and this angle is equal to this angle, correct. Now let us assume it as x. So this will also be x. What this will form as 180 minus x, and this will what form 180 minus 2x, and this is already x, right? Okay, so this will automatically become 180 minus x. This is very easy question. We'll solve in this manner. Here till here we are clear, the sides are equal. Now I will explain how. Let in triangle BEC, I will write here, in triangle BEC, angle EBC is equal to angle CEB, because triangle CEB is isosceles triangle and CB is equal to CE. Okay, this angle was equal. Let angle EBC is equal to angle CEB is equal to x. We are calling it as x. Now angle D is equal to angle E is equal to x. Why? Because opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. Okay, now since opposite angles are equal, we can demonstrate it as x. Now if we'll see, we have to take angle B, or we can write it as angle ABC is equal to 180 degree minus angle EBC. Why? Because ABE is a collinear. So sum of angles drawn on one side of straight line is 180 degree, and therefore to find angle ABC we need to subtract 180 minus angle EBC. So we have taken 180 minus EBC as x. EBC here we have taken as x. So let us mark it as equation number 4, and if you will see, AB is parallel to CD, right? AB is parallel to CD and AD is transverse. On this parallel set. ठीक है, देखिए मैं दिखाता हूँ आपको। ये दोनों पैरेलल हैं और AD जो है इस पे ट्रांसवर्स है, तो जो इनके इंटीरियर एंगल का सम होगा वो टोटल 180 होगा, यानी कि एंगल BAD इज प्लस एंगल ADC will be 180 degree. Yes, angle A plus angle D directly I can write it as 180 degree, या फिर angle A is equal to 180 degree minus angle D. Now angle D and angle E is already we have taken x, so 180 minus x. We can write it as this. So this will be coming question number 5. So from equation 4 and 5, angle A is equal to angle B. ये हो गया हमारा proof. Now second part it is asking, is angle C and D equal? So angle C here means, angle C is what? Angle C is equal to angle A. Why angle A? Because opposite angle of, and what angle A is? Angle A is 180 minus x. And what angle D is? No. So we are doing here a mistake, that angle A we are writing and angle C we are writing. Angle C is combination of two angles. So that we need to understand. This goes wrong. Let us re-clarify what the equation is asking. The equation is asking, is angle ADC is equal to angle BCD. Now angle D is already equal to x, right? Now we have to derive angle C. Angle C is, again, angle B we know. Angle BCD plus angle ABC is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because interior sum of interior angle of parallel line. You got. So angle BCD will be what? 180 minus angle ABC. Yes. And what is angle ABC? Angle ABC is 180 minus x. So again 180 minus 180 plus x. So this will go it as angle BCD is equal to angle x. BCD is x. Now we have to understand BCD and ADC. What is ADC? ADC is equally, or already we have written angle ADC is x, already we have taken. So let us mark it as equation 6 and 7. So from 6 and 7, equation angle C is equal to angle D, hence proved. So this was the entire 7-question journey. I know it is very long, but you have to have a patience because we have one more exercise to go. So let us start exercise 8.2. Question number 1, here it is given like this, a figure. ABCD is a quadrilateral. PQRS are the midpoint of side AB, BC, CD and DA. So this equal to this, this equal to this, this equal to this, and this equal to this. Okay. Now AC is a diagonal. Show that SR is parallel to AC. Very simple. First part, we need to prove SR is parallel to AC and SR is equal to half of AC. So, first part is very simple. I will explain you how. If you recall that property that if a triangle, if a line drawn through two midpoints of two sides of a triangle, then it will be a parallel to third side. So this condition same goes for triangle ACD. In triangle ACD, SR is the line which bisects AD and CD, and therefore SR is parallel to AC. This is done. This is by theorem. It was very simple. Now it is asking to prove that SR is 2 times of AC. Okay. अभी यहाँ पे हमें थोड़ा सा कंसेप्ट निकालना होगा एक सिमिलैरिटी का. अगर हम देखें ट्रायंगल DRC एंड ट्रायंगल DRS एंड ट्रायंगल DCA. अभी इसमें क्या हमें दिख रहा है, डी दोनों सेम एंगल से बन रहे हैं, ठीक है, और दोनों पैरेलल भी हैं, ठीक है, तो सिमिलर हो गए. हाँ जी, सिमिलर हो गए. अभी सिमिलर मतलब कि उनका साइज़ यानी कि साइड्स जो है वो सेम है. एंगल जो है वो, क्यों एंगल सेम? एंगल सेम इसलिए है, मैं बताता हूँ. देखिए, DRS में देखेंगे तो DS इज इक्वल टू SA/2 या फिर DS/2. DS इज इक्वल टू SA/2, ठीक है, सॉरी DA/2. DS is equal to DA/2. Again DC is equal to DC. DR is equal to DC/2. DR is equal to DC/2. अब एंगल की बात करें. एंगल D is common. And since from above these two lines are parallel, so can't we say this angle is equal to this and this angle is equal to this? So all the angles, angle DSR and angle DAC are equal. Angle DSR and equal to angle DAC. Yes. Angle DRS is equal to angle DCA. Okay, so from all the three angle point of view, triangle DRS is equal to angle, या फिर इसको हम लिख सकते हैं DS/DA is equal to 1/2. DR upon DC is equal to 1/2. DRS is equal to, हो गया 3. Triangle DRS is equal to is similar to triangle DCA. And when two triangles are similar, the ratio of sides are also equal. So third side is SR. So SR upon AC is equal to 1 by 2, because the above two sides are having ratio 1 by 2. Smaller side upon larger sides have ratio of 1 by 2. So again I can write it as SR is equal to 1 by 2 of AC, and this is what we have to prove. So here we have got a new concept of similarity. Second question is PQ is equal to SR. Okay. PQ is equal to SR we have to prove. So again, yes, second part also, if we take triangle ACB and triangle PQB, we will end up proving PQ is half of AC as in part 1. This is your homework. What you have to do again, you have to prove similarity of two triangles of a triangle ACB and triangle PQB, and then you will get the same. And from equation 1 and 2 we can say SR is equal to PQ. This is the second part proof. Now we will go to the third part. In third part, if you will see, since SR is parallel to AC, SR is parallel to AC, and PQ is parallel to AC. Therefore, SR is parallel to PQ. This we got 1. Similarly, if we draw diagonal DB, then SP will be parallel to DB and RQ will be parallel to DB, because both lines are joining midpoints of triangle and will be parallel to third side. Exactly. Okay. So if we draw this, then again this is the midpoint, this is the point, and this is the side. So if in bigger triangle this will be parallel. Similarly, this is the midpoint, this is joining. So in triangle CBD this will be parallel to DB, and therefore these two will be parallel to each other. Therefore SP is parallel to RQ. So we have, and similarly SP will be equal to RQ. So we got two pair of parallel sides and opposite sides are equal also. Therefore PQRS is a parallelogram. Now question number 2. Question number 2 says ABCD is a rhombus and PQRS are the midpoint of sides AB, BC, CD and DA respectively. Let us draw. ABCD is a rhombus, so rhombus has all the sides equal and two pair of parallel sides. Midpoint of AB is P, so here it is P, BC is Q, R and S are okay. So that quadrilateral PQRS is a rectangle. Now we have to prove it is a rectangle. So one of the angle will be 90 degree. We have to prove it. Okay. Okay. So PQRS is a rectangle. So these are midpoints, right? So this all will be equal. So this angle is equal to this, and this angle is equal to this. Okay. Now what we have to prove here? We have to show that PQRS is rectangle. Again, if we will join this and this, PS will become parallel to SD, as in previous question. PS is parallel to DB, and RQ will become parallel to DB. Therefore, PS will parallel to RQ. This first equation, and again RS will become parallel to PC. Now this, why we are saying? Because this is joining the midpoint of triangle ADB, therefore it will be parallel to third side DB. Similarly, if we will take triangle DBC, RQ is joining midpoint of BC and DC, and therefore it will parallel to DB. Now if we will take these two triangle pair of, now these both are parallel to same line DB, therefore they will be parallel to each other. There, that is only we have derived RS is parallel to PS is parallel to RQ. And similarly we can derive, if we will take triangle ACD and triangle ACB, we can derive that RS is parallel to AC and PQ is parallel to AC, and therefore RS is parallel to PQ. So same thing, RS is parallel to PQ, same thing I have written here. Now we have proven that this is a parallelogram, right? We have to prove it that it is a rectangle also. Okay, so any one of the sides you have to, and any one of the internal angles of this we need to prove it as 180 degree, right? Sorry, 90 degree. Okay, done. So let us suppose this is X. Okay, this angle is X. Which angle? This angle is X. This angle will also be X. Okay. Okay. Then we will end up proving top part is congruent. Now okay. So diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. This also we know. So let us mark it as point number O. So this will also be equal to this. This will also be equal to this. Okay. So in triangle ABC, if you will say triangle ABC, ABO and O, triangle ABO and triangle CBO are two triangles. CBO are two things. Here AO will be equal to OC. Yes, exactly. These sides will also be equal. Therefore, by side. AO is equal to OC because diagonals of parallelogram are bisect each other. This is the property which you should know, you should recall it, you should remember. Then BO is equal to BO is common. And the third part goes as AB is equal to BC because side of a rhombus are equal. Okay, so by side triangle ABO is equal to triangle CBO. By proving this congruency, okay, right, we prove that this x angle is equal to x. Okay, once this triangle, these angles are equal, this will also be equal to this. Okay, so now what I'm trying to say is, if this is x, if this is x, this will also be x, right? This is also x. So when opposite pairs bisected in same angle, right, they are same also, like they are bisected, and yes, definitely they will be in same manner only. Let's not, we have to prove anyone. Let's say this is 90 degree. To prove it, so from here, if this bisected as 90 degree, this we already know, this bisects at 90 degree. Okay, now this is parallel to this will also be 90 degree, this is also 90 degree, and this is parallel, so this also automatically comes 90 degree, and then hence proved. Okay, it is known that diagonals of rhombus bisect each other at 90 degree. Now this bisect at 90 degree, so angle AP, let's say this is F, so AFP will also be 90 degree corresponding angle, and therefore angle B will be 90 degree by corresponding angle. So this is how we have to dig down and find out how the theorems are being proved. Now let us go to question number 4, which says ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to CD. Okay, if E is the midpoint, it is given. 1 second. BD is the diagonal. BD is the diagonal, definitely BD is the diagonal only. BD is the diagonal and E is the midpoint of AD. E is the midpoint of AD and a line drawn through E parallel to AB. E parallel to AB. So let that line be F. So this is parallel. Okay. So by property in triangle, now we have to show that F is midpoint of BC. No, this question already it is part of example also, but again we can recall it. In triangle ABD, if there is property that if a line parallel to third side and joining the midpoint of one side, then when it will, the point at which it will intersect at second side, it will be midpoint. So E is EF. So here O, EO drawn such that E is midpoint of AD and parallel to third side AB. Therefore DO will be equal to OB. This is by theorem. Now if we will take triangle BDC, triangle BDC, again same it goes on, because if EF is parallel to AB, if EF is parallel to AB and AB is parallel to DC, then EF is also parallel to DC, and point OF is O is midpoint and OF is parallel to DC. Okay, OF, or we can write EF, anything. OF is parallel to DC and therefore CF is equal to FB by theorem. And this is how we can prove this. Question number 5. It is given parallelogram ABCD. It's a parallelogram. E and F are the midpoint of side AB and CD respectively. Now AB is a diagonal, so that line segment AF and EC trisect diagonal BD. AF and EC. Okay. Now ABCD is a parallelogram, so already this is equal to this, this is equal to this, and this is equal to this. Now अभी देखिए, इसमें हमें थोड़ी सी मशक्क़त करनी पड़ेगी. हमें सबसे पहले दो ट्रायंगल्स लेने पड़ेंगे. कौन कौन से, मैं शॉर्ट में बता देता हूँ. सबसे पहले हमें ये बड़े ट्रायंगल लेने पड़ेंगे, ये ट्रायंगल और ये ट्रायंगल. ओके, से हम क्या प्रूव करेंगे, अगर ये दोनों कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूव कर देंगे, ठीक है, तो हमारा ये एंगल और ये एंगल बराबर आ जाएगा, और ये अल्टरनेट एंगल की वजह से ये इक्वल हो जाएगा, ठीक है, और ये एक साइड हमारी इक्वल है ही, तो ये दोनों कॉन्ग्रुएंट हो जाएंगे, तो ये साइड PD और ये निकल जाएंगे, ये इक्वल हो जाएंगे, ठीक है। तो हम दूसरा ये दो ट्रायंगल को कॉन्ग्रुएंट करेंगे, और तीसरा ये दो बड़े वाले, ये इसको और इसको लेंगे, तो ये कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूव करेंगे। अभी दिखाता हूँ मैं कैसे करना है। इन ट्रायंगल ADF एंड ट्रायंगल CBE, ओके, सिंपल है। DF इज इक्वल टू EB, एंगल, ये साइड भी तो है, AD इज इक्वल टू BC, एंड एंगल D is equal to angle B. Why? Because opposite sides, opposite angle of parallelogram. Now, ये congruent proof होने की वजह से एंगल DFA is equal to angle BEQ by CPCT. अभी हमने ये प्रूफ कर दिया ना कि ये एंगल इस एंगल के बराबर है, यहाँ तक तो क्लियर है। आगे चलते हैं। ये एंगल इस एंगल के बराबर होगा क्योंकि ये पैरेलल लाइन पे ट्रांसवर्स अल्टरनेट एंगल है, ठीक है। तो अब हम लेंगे अगर ट्रायंगल PDF और QBE, ट्रायंगल PDF और ट्रायंगल QBE, we will found already we have DFA or DFP is same thing, so DFP is equal to angle QBE, DFP is equal to BEQ, okay, this is there, and angle FDP is equal to angle EBQ, ये हो गया अल्टरनेट एंगल ऑफ पैरेलल साइड। ये तो ऑलरेडी हमने ये डिराइव किया, वहाँ से, और लास्ट बचेगा EDF इज इक्वल टू EB, दिस इज गिवन। तो देयरफॉर we can say triangle PDF is congruent to triangle BQ. Therefore, DF is equal to DP is equal to QB by CT. This is done. These are congruent. This we have one. Now, if we'll take two bigger triangles, if we'll take this and this, okay, ABP and QCD, triangle ABP and triangle QC, ABP and CDQ, okay. Here AB is equal to CD. Angle ABD is equal to angle CDQ, and the last part goes, हमें इसमें जो हमने कॉन्ग्रुएंसी से प्रूव किया था उससे हमें इसमें फ़ायदा। थर्ड पार्ट के लिए हम थोड़ा ऊपर जाएंगे। आपको याद होगा हमने ये दोनों ट्रायंगल कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूव किए हैं, PDF और QBE। ये एंगल बराबर होगा तो क्या है, इसका वर्टिकली अपोजिट भी बराबर नहीं होगा। बस यही हमें यूज़ करना है। तो ये जो PDF वाला हमने प्रूफ किया था वहीं पे हम लिख देते हैं एंगल DPF इज इक्वल टू एंगल EQB by CPCT, and therefore angle APB is equal to angle DQC by vertically opposite angle. So once again we reach here and we will use this same angle APB is equal to angle CQC. APB is so APB will be equal to CQD. Therefore by AAS congruency, triangle ABP is congruent to triangle CDQ. Now BP is equal to DQ by CT, ठीक है। अभी BP is equal to DQ, okay. Now what is BP and BP is equal to BQ plus BP is equal to BP is equal to BQ plus PQ plus BQ is equal to DQ. Okay, what is DQ? DQ is also DP plus PQ. Okay, so since DP and BQ are equal, DP and BQ are equal, can we write PQ plus BQ is equal to 2 times of DP is already equal to QB. See, PQ is equal PQ plus BQ is equal to DQ. Okay, DQ and DP is already equal to BQ. You can replace this as DP, but therefore we can write it as PQ plus BQ is equal to 2 times of PQ, and therefore BQ is equal to PQ. Therefore, yes, DB is equal to 1 by 3 times PQ, hence proved. Now we will go to question number 6, which says ABCD is a triangle right angled C ABCD is a right angled C. A line through midpoint of M through hypotenuse AB. पहले तो D is midpoint of AC. This is parallel. So by theorem, DM is bisecting MB and parallel to BC. Therefore, D bisects AC in 2 equal. ठीक है, ये हो गया पहला पार्ट. दूसरा पार्ट, MD is perpendicular to AC. Yes, because MD is parallel to BC. And angle C will be equal to angle M by corresponding angle. ठीक है. थर्ड पार्ट, CM is equal to MA is equal to half AB ना. CM this equal to this equal to this. Now yes, now it is saying CM is equal to MA. So yes, if you will take triangle DMA and DMC, triangle DMA and triangle DMC, we will find AD is equal to DC. AD is equal to DC and angle ADM is equal to MDC. ADM is equal to angle MDC because both are 90 degree. Already we have shown here. Both are 90 degree. Now third part goes, DM is common. So DM is equal to common. Therefore triangle DMA is equal to triangle congruent to triangle DMC by SAS, and therefore CM is equal to MA. Okay, this also we have proven. Now it is saying half of AB. So yes, M bisects AB into equal half, and therefore half of AB, hence proved. So yes, today we have a very amazing class, and lot of patience was needed to be almost 90-95 minutes of time you are giving here. So all the best for your future, and we will meet with a new chapter in next class. Till the time, stay tuned, stay healthy. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.